Hi, welcome to Renee In Tune. This reading is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a collective Taurus reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, or every part of it might not resonate with you. So take what's for you and leave what does not. If you want a more personalized reading, you can find my website linked in the description box below. Again, this is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. For those of you who are interested, I am using my Crystal Visions Tarot deck. So let's get a couple more shuffles and we're going to hop into it. We're going to talk about career first, and then we're going to talk about... sorry. I knocked you over. We're going to talk about career first. Let's get one more good shuffle in. We're going to talk about career first, and then we'll talk about love. For my beautiful Taurus people. My Taurus people. Alrighty. So we've got the Six of Cups here. I love it, love it, love it already, Taurus. It's like you're maturing, you're growing, you're leaving behind things that don't work for you anymore. It's been hard, you know what I mean? It's like you're leaving behind pieces of yourself, but you know that you got to let them go. It's one of those kind of things. But, you know, it's bringing you into a harmony, a peace, a balance. Look at this, Two of Cups energy. I love this. I feel like this is about you. You know, it's funny how I asked for career, but this is about self-development, self-mastery. And this really affects your career. So you've been working on building this relationship with yourself. It's a soul honoring connection. You've been balancing your energy, your feminine and masculine energies with each other. You've been just working on a lot of harmony, a lot of peace, a lot of balance. Look at all this energy here. This is really beautiful. And the thing is, you haven't been focusing on the career as much as like you have, but you've been focusing on you. You know what I mean? Because you are the career. The Two of Wands is here. You know what I mean? There's something you've been wanting to do, or you started and you wanting to, it's like you're thinking about, should I pursue it or not? Or should I continue or not? But the thing is, you're asking that question because this is not about the tangibles. Like, you're maybe not receiving what you want to be receiving when it comes to finances, but you've been working so hard to work on your energy so that you can attract it. And there's something you want to do. So it's almost like you're caught between like what makes sense and what doesn't. That's my best way of explaining it. Because what makes sense, it makes sense maybe for other people, maybe not for you. But what doesn't make sense, you're like, oh shoot, it doesn't make sense to other people. But it makes perfect sense for you because look, it's caused you to really like grow, to build this relationship with yourself and find this harmony and balance and peace. It's like you're just delving into yourself and you're dissecting all the pieces that are hindering any bit of your peace. And you're doing so that you can find it and so that you can attract with it. You know what I mean? So you're not even in an energy about working. You're in an energy about attracting. Like, you're learning how to attract by finding this harmony, this peace, this balance, going through this maturation process, going through whatever it is that you needed to do to learn yourself on an internal level, to learn your soul, to learn who you are inside and build a relationship with yourself. You're loving on yourself, man. I love it. And with that, you're building the confidence to go for what it is that you really want and what you really desire in terms of career. This is not about putting work in. This reading is about attracting. You're learning how to manifest. You're learning what abundance is. And you're learning that you are deserving of abundance. And now you're trying to figure out, how do I attract it? How do I genuinely attract it? And you've been working on your thoughts. You've been working on your speech. You've been working on your energy, building those feelings and emotions of abundance. And you've been doing so by learning about what parts of yourself were not doing that. Or were keeping you from that harmony, that balance, that peace, or that soul honoring connection with yourself, loving on yourself, knowing that you deserve it. What parts of yourself said, no, I don't deserve that. And you're redirecting it. You're just changing it. You're growing from it. I love it. And it's because you know what you want to do, but you're trying to figure out how to do it and really attract the abundance that you know that you're worth. The Hierophant is here. So this is big Taurus energy coming out in your own reading. You're coming out heavy. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. This talks about putting the work in. So, you know, Spirit's just like, continue, put the work in, continue, put the work in, day to day, baby steps. It's not about, you know, meditating when you're stressed, or meditating when you need it, or, you know, manifesting when you need it, and then, you know, forgetting about it the rest of the time. This is about just being consistent, maintaining. This is about a lifestyle. And so you're being called to dedicate yourself, commit to yourself, commit to your self-care, commit to your higher learning, right? Learning more about yourself internally, but also commit to your goals. Start committing to your goals. Build rituals that are going to work for you, and keeping your energy moving towards your desires, because you have every bit of power to do so, and you are like on the brink of becoming on the brink of self-mastery and becoming a manifestation, you know, guru, I should say, because I feel like you're going to be teaching other people how to do this. Like, whatever your career sector is, you're just going to be showing other people how you do this, how you've learned how to manipulate the energy, how you've learned how to utilize the energy, how you've learned that you are a creator, and so you've learned how to create. I love it. The Page of Swords is here, and so I find that you're learning a lot. You know, like, you're not really stepping out and teaching quite yet, but you're learning a ton. And as you learn all of this, you yeah, it's just like you're building on top of it, building on top of it, building on top of it. You're learning. You could be taking a class or a course, or you could just be doing a lot of research right now this period of time. And I feel like you're researching a specific, you know, lane, but not really. I feel like you're really just mastering yourself. You're researching yourself. You're researching self-mastery. You're researching how to control the energy around you, because that's all that you can control. And once you do that, you know that you can attract. You know that you can manifest. This is beautiful. I love this energy. I love that you showed up here, Taurus. And I love this is highlighting the commitment. Keep committing to yourself, because the moves are, it's in the energy. It's here. Keep learning, keep growing, keep committing to yourself. Let's talk about love. We got the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Boom, boom. Okay. Big opportunities for stability, stable connections coming towards you. The Death card is here. So some of you ended a connection recently, maybe with a Scorpio or another Taurus, you know. This is like, it's almost like something had to end in order for what's really for you to come in. You know what I mean? So this was part of the transition process that you're going through. This was part of you getting to know yourself. You had to like learn that you deserve better, and let it allow that to end, allow that to close, allow that to die, so that new things can birth in your life, because you have opportunities wanting to come in for you, and it's because you're attracting it. It's coming from you. You're loving yourself, and so someone wants to come in and love you. You're literally attracting it. This is coming from inside of you, not outside of you. And as you were learning and realizing that, you're letting things go. You're letting connections go from the past, you know, that you're like, that's not for me. You know what I mean? And this is not an easy thing. No, you've had to heal. Four of Swords. You've had to heal. This is not an easy thing. You were very invested in certain connections, or in a particular connection, and you've had to heal. You've had to go through you know, the motions. You've had to ground yourself. You've had to meditate. You've had to rest. You've had to, you know, rejuvenate from the drainage. You've had to take your time with yourself, you know, in order to allow the transition to come in. But as you do so, you don't even see what's coming, but it's coming. The King of Swords is here. So you're pretty detached. You've started focusing more on your finances, more on yourself, more on your growth, more on learning your astrology, more on, you know, opening your mind, more on becoming progressive and innovative in your life, more on new ways that you can build stability for yourself. But you're detached when it comes to love, because of what you've been through, because you're still kind of healing. But Spirit says, let that stuff die. Appreciate it for the lesson that it brought you. Make sure that you're healing from it, because you don't want to be so detached that you don't welcome new experiences. You know what I mean? Because the new experiences are coming towards you for more stable connections than what you've experienced in the past. This is Aquarius. You could be expecting an Aquarius, or connecting with an Aquarius, or have heavy Aquarius placements. But it's like, you know, don't get so detached Definitely put yourself first. Definitely prioritize your needs before the needs of others, and don't be afraid to voice what your needs are. To be clear about that, about where your boundaries and your needs are. But this is not this is not to push, to push anybody away, or block blessings. This is to trust yourself, to trust that when things come in, that you will have the discernment, or that you already do. You have the discernment inside of you to know what's for you and what isn't, right? So let's go ahead and pull you a Moonology Oracle message. Baby step in it. Baby step in it. Taurus, don't let pride get in your way, right? Don't let that pride get in your way. Don't let that pride get in your way. This is Leo energy, okay? You could be connecting with a Leo or have heavy Leo placements. Don't let pride get in your way, period, point blank. Do not let pride get in your way, okay? Don't let resistance or, an unopenness, or a defensiveness to keep you from things that are wanting to come in for you. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, continue to remain balanced. Continue to remain grounded in the best ways that you know how. Do all that you can to keep yourself in the moment, enjoying the moment, to raise your vibration, to create healing inside of you, to acknowledge yourself, acknowledge your emotions, embrace them, and nurture yourself back to health, and build a wholeness, you know what I mean? Keep yourself whole. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Capricorn energy, and I feel the need to say this. You could be connecting with a Capricorn, but I feel the need to say this because it's like you've gone through it. You have gone through it in every sense of the word, and that's ending. Capricorn energy is here. We're still in Capricorn season. I know that everybody thinks it's Aquarius season, but we're still in Capricorn season. So I feel like by the end of this month, within this next month, you're going to see that tough cycle just kind of ending, and you're going to see things beginning to flow in towards you. But do not let pride get in your way. Don't allow your pride, because your pride wants to bulk up because of the things you experienced before. So make sure that you're healing those things so that your pride is not like, so your spirit is taking the lead. So your spirit is working with your pride, because there's a healthy pride. There's healthy pride. It gives you drive. It gives you stamina. But you want to let your spirit do the feeling, the intuition, the guidance, right? And give you the discernment that you need to know what's for you and know what isn't, and to decide from that energy. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, share, and check out the description box for all my links for donation, or if you want to get a more personal reading with me. Bye-bye.